Welcome to my channel, everyone. This is my clan Spoiled Mama. I just want to show you a little bit of the St. Clair River from Point Edward section. The Point Edward section starts at the mouth of St. Clair River at the southern tip of Lake Huron. Lake Huron flows into the St. Clair River, so the current runs from north to south, and it is quite swift. Now across there is the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. If you check with my partner's channel, Destinations Delight, Crystal's done a little bit of history on the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. Check her out. Here we have one of many freighters that travel the Great Lakes Seaway, hauling cargo. They move rather slow here in St. Clair because they're fighting against the current. I apologize for the shakiness. I need to get myself a gimbal. And just a view at the mouth of the St. Clair River. And there's that boat we were watching. I started just by the yacht club, and I'll go down just past the casino to the near Purdy's fishery. And there's our water treatment plant, and there's a public washroom there. People up by the bridge. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Probably some kind of restoration or reinforcing. We have two bridges. One was built and opened in 1938, and the other was opened in 1998. And both countries' flags are flown on each side. For some reason, ours weren't up yet. This is recorded in mid-May, so it's a little early in the season. Although the weather was beautiful. Along here, I have a memorial pathway that is sponsored by the Rotary Club, and people can contact them and make arrangements to have a memorial stone carved and inserted. I'm not sure what the fees are. I've pointed this one out on other videos I've done. There's just hundreds of these stones, and people come up and they'll put little rocks or shells or flowers around their loved one's stone. A little bit of the Point Edward Waterfront Erosion Control Project. These big rocks weren't there once upon a time. Well, once upon a time when I was a younger child. I think because of the erosion, they've done all this to reinforce and protect the safety of the bridge too. A little bit more about the waterfront. There's another washroom there. There's a blue chip truck over there, and the other two chip trucks are in the parking lot on the far side of the bridge over there. It's a nice lookout under here, under the bridge. This is a popular spot for prom photos in the spring. Summertime, it's sometimes a popular spot for the teens that like to jump into the river, which is not the greatest idea. It's a swift current there, but they still do it. I'm sorry, I can't read that. That's one of the original plaques. Popular spot for boats of all sizes and types, from pleasure craft to sailboats, sea-doos. See a lot of different boats in the summertime. That little boat over there is the Huron light boat. There's a little bit about the first ship to sail the Great Lakes. You check out online more information about the voyage of the Griffin. Now, this little plaza here has several bits of information about the statue to the south that was commissioned or made by a local First Nations person. There's a little bit about that on here. There are souls. Was Dennis Henry Shawnee made that. A little info there if you want to pause and read it. There's some information about the First Nations people in this area before the Grand Trunk Railroad and a lot of other people came into the area. Lots a little bit of history. And we'll walk over to the Souls monument here. Notice it's in the center and it's shaped like a medicine wheel. There's 4 points around it. I believe there's the plants that are around here also relative to the medicine wheel. The faces of the souls of the ancestors face all the directions. This is commemorating a medal that was given to Robert Campbell and his part of the bridge, I believe. Oh, the police boat. Not sure where he's going. There's more information about St. Clair River. If you come to the area, you can check them out under the bridge. Also, don't forget to get some bridge fries while you're here. And we'll continue walking down towards the casino. This field to the left used to be some freight sheds for the railway. There's a spot in the grass where it's doesn't grow too well, is where the railroad ties were. Here are some spires left from the old ferry dock. You can see them poking up out of the water. Another view of them in the bridge. Like I said, there's a Huron light boat across there, and past that I believe is Coast Guard. And here's the Match Eatery and Public House. Is a great restaurant in the casino. And this is the river side of the casino. It's a beautiful view from inside. And you can walk all the way down and around the end of the casino. We're coming out the front. That's the parking lot. And we'll walk back towards the river again. lots of boats. This used to be a ball field, but now there's a splash pad over in the far corner. There is a playground to the left, as well as I think there's still a soccer field there. And then this building down at the end is the blue water fish hatchery. Blue water anglers raise the little fish, and when they're big enough, from fingerlings to whatever size, when they're big enough, they release them into the water, into the lake or river. And there's usually some here that with a little coin thing where you can get stuff to feed them, but wasn't out today. And there's usually more in here.